Hey house guests, welcome to today's Big Brother 20 updates and spoilers. Our house guests of the day are Paul K, Linda Williams, Carlos the Tiger, I feel like that's not your real name, Jenny Swendener, Lena Shaputnik, and Melissa A. Thank you guys all so much for the support. We really appreciate it, and we think you're awesome, and we couldn't do this without you. And if you guys want to be house guests of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. We've only got 2 days left. 2 more spoilers to go. Isn't that crazy? So yesterday, the house guests were basically just trying to fight the boredom. There's only one competition left to be played, and that's going to be between Tyler and Casey live on finale night. It's part 3 of the final HOH. So right now, they're just hanging out. You know, there's not really a ton of campaigning going on either from JC. So they decided to move some furniture around because they wanted to set up a little chill zone in the dining area because they want to hang out like in the main part of the house, but the furniture around there is not that comfortable. Like the living room couch, not that comfortable. The freaking kitchen table where they have to sit on that like slotted bench, I would imagine that's not that comfortable if your freaking half your butt gets stuck in one of those slots. So they took the blue lounge chairs from the bedroom. They brought the ottomans in. They had a little tiny table in there. And they were just chilling, hanging out. Lots of reminiscing. They are still shook by the Caitlyn situation. This came up multiple times throughout the day. Did she actually have a boyfriend? Was it an open relationship? Or was her boyfriend just made up and like imaginary and the person in the photos was her brother? Oh my god. Okay, yes, she did have a boyfriend and whoa. Wasn't that crazy? What a great season. So they're all like, oh my god, it's going to be so weird when we see her on finale night. I gotta say, I feel like Caitlyn's been handling herself really well post-show. She seems to not take herself too seriously, which I think is great, and it's really important when you're on reality TV, so good for her. Alright, so then Big Brother gave them some tie-dye stuff. This was so painful to watch. Have none of them ever done this before? Have you never been to summer camp or like, I don't know, anywhere where they do tie-dye? They were doing some like Jackson Pollock stuff. They were just like blah blah. Like they weren't tying the shirts right, so it wasn't like coming out great. Big Brother gave them some shirts and some bandanas to dye, you know. Tyler and Casey were psyched about the bandanas, but then they were doing the reveal later to see how everything came out, and it all looked like the dirty rags from Rocky Horror with the blood on them. It was so sad. Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, JC was not really campaigning that hard to Tyler or Casey, but it seems like he's really putting most of his eggs in the Tyler basket. I think he figures that Casey will be taking Tyler to the end if she wins, but he's still holding out hope that Tyler would pick him. So JC is telling Tyler, I really wanted to win the final HOH because just for once, I wanted to be able to be the one to tell you that everything's going to be okay. And like he says, there's no way that he wouldn't have picked Tyler if he won that last HOH. And he says, I feel like I really owe you that. You know, we worked together the whole season. And Tyler's like, you don't owe me anything. And JC says, we've had our ups and downs, but in the end, we could always talk things through. We were like an old married couple or whatever. Okay, so then JC says he just wanted to contribute to what they were doing. And Tyler says, you did. And I think he really did. He did a lot of like undercover work with the other side. And Tyler says, you destroyed the other side from behind the scenes. You helped take them down. And that's true. He caused a lot of paranoia within that group. He brought a lot of info from Faute / The Hive to level 6. So he did do a lot of work. He could definitely make a case for himself if he found himself in the final 2, which I don't see happening, but you never know. So then they were laughing about how the other side would get all tripped up by JC acting confused on Thursday mornings before the vote. He's just like, I don't know what's going on. And the Hive would be like, why is JC so confused? What's happening here? So they got a kick out of that. And then later, Pop TV gave them this like giant bowling set because they always give them something fun on Sunday nights. So they got 6 blow-up pins and a big ball to knock them down. So they were playing that for a little while. Tyler's bowling skills did not transfer here. Not quite the same as regular bowling. JC was throwing the ball like in the air instead of rolling it and completely missing over and over and over again, which was pretty hilarious. Then he was like, all right, let's try to knock them over just like by blowing on them. So Tyler and Casey, no problem, whatever. JC could not blow one over. And they were really laughing about that. It was pretty funny to watch. Eventually he did finally knock one down. It was funny in the moment. Okay, so that was it for last night. Today, nothing happening so far. I can't really blame them. Like, what do you expect them to do at this point? There's nothing happening. But it's always like that at the final three for the most part. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Just 2 days left to go. I am so excited to see how this all turns out. I think it could be a really interesting final two with Tyler and Casey facing off and seeing what kind of questions the jury asks them. If they argue for themselves well or not, we'll see. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And until next time, much love.